Hey, I'm Ryan with the It's Wildlife YouTube channel, and in this video, we're hog hunting. We're going through neighborhoods, swamps, and urban areas where hogs are doing damage. This video is a compilation of the best hog hunts that I've had in the past few months. I hope you enjoy it because it's going to be action-packed. So the hogs are right in here right now. They're right in here. I can hear them in the woods. I'm trying to see if I can see exactly where they're at. Just trying to figure out my plan. So what it is, I've got a camera right in here and I've got a camera right in here. They hit this spot first, they ate all the corn. They hit this spot, ate all the corn. They're moving this way. The palmettos are so thick, there's no way to sneak in and get a shot where they're at. It's just all crazy thick. I guess we'll just bait our spot. I'm hunting a really big boar tonight. I'm gonna sit this spot until just before dark, get out about 30 minutes before dark and go to that other spot and get in that climber. See if we can knock down some pigs tonight. There's the secret sauce. Hogs will come in and they will roll in this stuff. They go crazy for it. So it's kind of hard to describe, but sometimes you go in and you just feel it, like you can feel it. Feel it's gonna be a good night. And then sometimes you just don't feel it. Like being stealthy, I can't get into that predator mode. I know it probably sounds crazy and silly, but it's just hard to describe. I'm just not feeling it tonight. Doesn't mean anything about the outcome. There's a little alligator, about a 5-foot alligator right here on the edge of this pond. Probably can't see him. He's right there. He's hunting pigs too. Wonder if he's feeling it. I made the rookie mistake of all rookie mistakes. I ended up having a pack of hogs come in, and when I shot my bow, the bottom of the bow hit my leg. So when you're shooting a bow, you gotta either spread eagle or you gotta have your bow to the side. You gotta have your legs out of the way. If your legs are in the way, they're gonna hit the bow and you're gonna miss the animal or make a wonky shot. That's what happened. So I slipped over to that other spot. We're going in here tonight after a big boar. Now, Glory Ann encountered this boar during deer season. So that's been about 3 months ago. He's at least 200 pounds. He's pretty big. and he dwarfs all the other hogs that are in here. A lot of hogs in this area, pretty much all of them after dark. I'm gonna slip in here, climb up in this climber. Everything's gonna be through the thermals, so we'll see you after dark. Just climb down. Let's go take a look. Take a look at this hog. It's definitely not the boar that I was after, that's for sure. But it'll give me a good comparison of the boar that I'm after. Looked to be about 100 pounds here. Yeah, that's about what he is. Wow, it's a bloodbath. Drag him out. All right, here we go. The boar never came, the big boar never came, so I ended up shooting about a 120 pound boar. And now we're walking in here and this is all just huge swamp back here. I'm gonna sit here and I'm not bringing any camera gear with me. Just gonna have a relaxing evening in the woods. This filming is a tremendous amount of work, tremendous amount of difficulty. It adds to it and I just need to put some pigs down. So everything you're gonna see tonight is either gonna be filming with my phone or through this thermal. So let's go get up in the stand, see what we see. Well, that was cool. Had two big boar hogs. One of them's down right there. I don't know if I hit the second one or not. I'm so far up this tree, these deer can't hear me. There he is. Pretty good sized boar hog. He's 130, 140 pounds. I looked for blood. That other one ran off in this direction. I shot. I looked for blood, but I couldn't find it. But he's big. I'm gonna go get the pocket drag. Luckily, my stand is that way, about 60 yards. Here's one of our old ground blinds that freaking melted in the heat, thunderstorms and hurricanes here in the Florida swamp. But he ran towards the truck. They never do that, ever. I'm telling you. So my trail is actually right through here. I'm gonna go to the truck, grab the pocket drag, come back, and try to drag him out of here. He's just big enough to make it a chore, that's for sure. You see there's a little bit of rooting right here, and it's old. But this particular neighborhood, you can see behind me, it's just manicured grass right up along the swamp, Palmetto swamp. And I'm telling you, this particular neighborhood here calls me when there's a single blade of grass missing. Oh my God, these hogs have came and destroyed our yard. And get out there and there's one little hole about the size of a golf ball. No, that's armadillos doing that. But that's actually hog back there. He's still about 150 yards in there through some nasty stuff, and I don't know that I can do it alone. I'm calling for backup. We got more hogs right here. Dead hog right there. And I just found the pack of hogs. They were in this dried creek bottom. There was 3 that went this way and 3 or 4 that went that way. I stepped and saw the hog's head lift up, and I just had a real quick shot. There he is. Another healthy hog, 100, 110 pound hog. I put it right behind his shoulder on the other side, and he was quartering away, so that's gonna be the exit right there. Awesome. So I'm just piling up these hogs. More to drag out, so I'm gonna mark it on my OnX Hunt because I'm not near the stand. What it is these hogs came through, they checked out the feeder. Well, the feeder's empty. And so I got an alert on my Moultrie camera. And so I was only 1 street over. I ran over here real quick, came in, they weren't here. I heard something. I was like, I'm gonna walk this creek bed. All this is dry, but there's just little bits of little pockets of water. As you can see, most of it's all dry. It just keeps going. So I was like, I was gonna walk this creek bed. But before I even got to the creek bed, as soon as I got to the creek, there was hogs already here. So that's awesome. I just gotta figure out how to get them out of here. A lot of dragging to do. We got a lot of dragging to do, guys. I just kind of weighed out the options. I looked at it. It was so warm last night that if I would have started dragging hogs out by myself, by the time I would have got them back to the truck, they would have been spoiled. You guys want to see something crazy? Look at this. Look at the ticks on this hog. What has happened is when this hog dies, they unlatch off the host and then they start crawling around everywhere. This thing is absolutely covered in ticks. Man, I hate ticks. You can see how fast flies and everything are all over this. In Florida here in the heat, here in April, 80 something degrees, these hogs just spoil instantly and there's no way to salvage them. Unless I had somebody ready to meet me here and put them on ice, there's no way to salvage them. There's just no way around it. So these will go to the buzzards and the coyotes. Look at these ticks. It's really sad, actually. I don't even want to touch him, but look at that. Disgusting. I got Michael here to help me. We're just going to take turns because it's about a 150-yard drag, and then the other hog is probably 30, 40 pounds bigger than this. Come on, Bubba. All right, we're back to the first hog of last night, and he's considerably bigger. So I'm actually spraying this guy with some Ranger Ready permethrin just to try to kill some of these ticks before we put them in the truck, because this is just ridiculous. All right, that'll kill him.
Oh, actually that would be great.
All right, you guys see the rain hitting the windshield here? This is the start of a front that's coming in, and that's gonna bring some cooler weather. It's supposed to be in the 70s this afternoon. What does that mean? We're jumping in the tree stand to see if we can kill some hogs. Got this broken bag of dog food at Tractor Supply for like $5. Nothing wrong with it. Fun fact, hogs love dog food. They pretty much love anything. But I'm gonna put half corn, half dog food in here. This bag just had a little mouse chew through it, and I got it for 40% off. It's basically a whole bag. You're going through as much feed as I am, feeding these hogs and keeping them, baiting them up. It adds up to a lot. I'm always looking for ways to cut costs. You top it off with some secret sauce hog attractant. You can get that in the link below in the description. And that's it. That's all we're doing. The wind is right tonight, which sometimes it's always a good thing when the wind is right, but it's kind of a downfall because I want the wind to bring that secret sauce scent, push it out to where they're coming from. That's gold for hogs right there. That's the creme de la creme. So this spot that I'm sitting tonight, it's actually a spot that I haven't hunted in a couple months, so it should be primo for tonight. Lots of hogs coming to it all throughout the day, and we're gonna have some action. The wind is right. This little front's kicked up some wind, nice cool breeze. Feels awesome. It's in the mid to high 70s. feels incredible. Hogs should be moving. I don't care how low you're sitting. If you're up off the ground, always wear a safety harness. Hogs coming in. I don't even have my bow up yet. She's down. It was crazy. I didn't even have my bow up yet. They already started coming in. This front's coming in. I'm hoping I don't get rained on, but it's already starting off to be a good night. 1 minute in the stand. All right, now we're set up. I got a dead pig over here. It's dead sow. These piglets are still feeding, and I got hogs squealing to my right, and I got thunder rolling. So it's just a waiting game to see what happens first. Down right here at the feeder. I'm gonna drag her off because I don't want her to spook other hogs. All right, I got out. I dragged that hog off over here to my back left in the bushes. And I got this thunderstorm. I'm hoping it's gonna stay north of us as bad as we need the rain. I'm kind of hoping this one just stays a little bit north because it's a lot of thunder and probably lightning. So we already got 2 hogs down. I hit that one a little high in the shoulder, but it killed it. Non-stop so far. We haven't had a minute break. The feeder hasn't even gone off yet. They love that secret sauce. So she's dead right here, didn't go anywhere. Perfect shot. And I'm contemplating getting out because I'm already feeling some raindrops and this is getting pretty dark. I don't want to get my camera gear wet, but I'm also contemplating staying and seeing what else comes out because this spot is on fire tonight. 3 hogs down. I've been in the stand about 45 minutes. More hogs coming in. This is unreal. Golly. I still got hogs here, but I'm out of arrows. But man, what an epic night. 4 hogs. Just didn't bring enough arrows. Figured 4 would be plenty. It usually is, but the rain's held off. It's cooled way off, and the hogs, every hog is moving right now. There are 3 hogs dropped in their tracks. That is incredible. Grim Reaper broadheads, man. They do so much damage. It's insane. Let's get down and recover these hogs. All right, I don't have much GoPro left. Here's hog number 1. I think all my arrows except for 1 are broken, and all the hogs except for 1 went straight down. Kind of weird. I mean, you can see this really isn't a high shoulder shot. Spin the camera around here. And that's where I hit her. And she went straight down. There's the only arrow that didn't break. This one's still kicking. See, she's got blood everywhere. This arrow broke. This other hog ran this way. You can see the blood on the sand. And let's see. Hog's in the way of the blood. Yeah, you can see the blood trail on the sand here. Now 100 yards from the feeder. I'm not exactly sure where I hit this hog. All I know is she's bleeding really good. I'm surprised she's gone this far. I mean, it's literally like a steady stream of blood, like a line of blood. How could she be this far, guys? There she is. There she is. Man, she went about 150 yards, 125 to 150 yards. Old nasty looking sow. Skinny, feeding pigs. It looks like she had pigs, only got 1 teat that's nursing, so probably only 1 of her pigs survived. She just didn't have enough nutrition to support them. She went down in this big grove of ivy and falling down trees. GoPro died. I got 3 hogs at the feeder. The other hog I ended up dragging probably about 75 yards to a trail that I can get the ATV to. So I'm gonna start collecting my pigs. I checked the camera, nothing's on the corn, but you never know. Something could be walking in right now. Hogs. This hog is down. I'm gonna drag him off, climb up in this climber. So the reason why they weren't on the game camera, my game camera's right there, and I poured some corn around this corner here. You can see about 100, 110 pound boar hog. We're gonna get him drug off this corn pile. All right, guys, this evening, it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful for spotting and stalking hogs. It's been raining all afternoon. It's like 80 degrees instead of, 110 heat index. So it's literally dropped about 25 to 30 degrees. Absolutely beautiful. It's been raining for the past 2 days, but it cleared up. So that means the ground is wet, the ground is soft, it's not crunchy. I can sneak up on some hogs. And I'm in stealth mode this evening. I'm sneaking up here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stalk this old woods road. We're gonna stalk all the way in. Probably go about 3/4 of a mile and just see if we can spot and stalk some hogs. And we're gonna stalk all the way up to this feeder. Everything's feeding. You probably can't see those deer crossing the road. A bunch of deer crossing the road down there. And some fawns, 2 little fawns behind them, does and fawns, but everything's moving. And hogs are gonna be moving. I'm taking the golf cart because it's nice and quiet. So I'm gonna sneak in there and see if we can spot and stalk some hogs tonight. I'm driving down this old woods road, and this is fresh hog tracks. It rained, stopped raining about an hour ago. So these are fresh hog tracks, not a big hog. I went right through here, across the road right here. So they are definitely moving. Wow, she went down instantly with that Grim Reaper. She didn't go 3 yards. That's probably the quickest I've ever seen a hog die. I shot a boar about 10 years ago and he died pretty quick, but I think that's the quickest I've ever seen one die from a Grim Reaper. That was awesome. Alright, she was standing right in here when I shot her. Somewhere right in here. She's lit. More hogs. She's laying right here. Drag her on out of there. Nice sow, nice pretty sow. About 100 pounds. Hit her right about here on the opposite side, slightly quartering away. And you can actually see the tip of the broadhead poking out right here. She was quartering away kind of hard. So that was a hard shot. That's why she died so quickly. Probably penetrated heart and lungs. I mean, she just tipped over. And unfortunately, because of YouTube, I can't show you the blood where she was laying, but it's a big pool, just huge amount of blood. But we're gonna keep pursuing. We've probably got maybe 40 minutes of daylight left. So we're gonna just keep working this little woods road. I've already spooked 3 sets of hogs, but they busted me before I could even get the camera going, so we're on the hogs tonight, that's for sure. Well, here's the feeder, and you can see that the hogs have already been here. All of this is since the rain. I've already been here, it just took me longer to get here than I was hoping. I kept bumping hogs and I was trying to really take my time getting through there, but man, there's hog tracks everywhere. And look at all the hog tracks. Tracks on top of tracks. Not a kernel of corn is left. And this feeder goes off for 15 seconds, so it puts out a decent amount of corn. But I just didn't get here quick enough. That's okay. Got one sow. At least I don't have to clean any more hogs than that. I'm gonna take her back and get her skinned out and turn her into sausage. Dang, I was just about to draw back and shoot that one bigger spotted one. I'm not shooting these little piglets with a bow. There's no point. But just when I thought it was done, I was on the way out. Spotted these guys through the woods. Made a stalk in here, 20 yards. And they took off about a second too soon. This is gonna be the next spot that we trap, and it's gonna be insane, y'all. In about 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna break my record of number of hogs trapped at one time in this area, because it is loaded. So I'm selectively taking the ones I want. Bow hunting, there's a lot of sows and pigs in here. And where there's sows and pigs, there's boars. You just don't see them. So I'm on the way out, and I guess I'm gonna name him Houdini. That's that big boar hog that I've been hunting since November. He's got a sixth sense, and he knows when I'm there, and he just disappears. So that's a good name for him. We'll name him Houdini. But he's there, broad daylight, with 2 other hogs. Here, and you know, I'm in the woods most of the time, and I can't carry a meal with me. It's very difficult to carry, like a protein shaker. And so this is a product I wanted to show you guys that you're gonna love. It's called Frog Fuel. This little pack right here's got 15 grams of collagen protein that doesn't only help with the muscle, but it helps with connective tissue, joint pain, aches, things like that. That helps with that. It's got 22 amino acids, and it's 100% digestible, very digestible protein. All you do is rip it and sip it. And I can fit this in my pocket, no problem. I can fit a pack in each pocket. When I'm ready, pull it out of my pocket, rip it and sip it. Super convenient. Easy as that, and it's absolutely delicious. Tastes like candy. Make sure to use my link, get you some frog fuel. You can keep it in your truck, bring it when you're going traveling, hiking, literally anywhere. Super convenient. I love this stuff. All right, it's the following day. Shot that sow last night, did some spotting and stalking. That was fun. It's really hot today. The sun's back out. It's muggy because of all that rain that we've gotten. So I'm a couple hours away from where I was hunting last night, and I'm heading to another area. We're calling him Houdini. I've been hunting him for 9 months. We're going after him tonight. I'm just gonna keep trying to hunt him until we finally connect. I'm gonna try everything tonight. I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode. I know it sounds crazy, but I have seen hogs come walking in with the wind in my face. I see them come walking in, they stop just for a brief second and can tell something's not right, and they turn and leave. Big boar hogs. So it's almost like they have a sixth sense. It's crazy. I use that Ranger Ready. There's Sawyer's is another good brand, but any permethrin, don't spray it on yourself, but spray it on your boots and your clothes when you're not wearing them. Let them dry and then put them on. It'll keep the ticks off. Woo, that doesn't look good. Now this is the spot that I walked into on the last video, and walked into a group of hogs. It wasn't armed, but as you can see, I'm armed today, so I'm ready. Of course they're not in here today, because I'm armed. It's funny. Oh, I don't know if I'll be sitting tonight or not. This is pretty bad. Check the radar, and of course the radar originally said it's only gonna last for an hour, and then you check it again and it's like set in all night. They don't know. Here she comes. And lightning is striking all around me. I just had 2 lightning strikes just right by the truck. It's so bright. That's the crazy thing about close lightning, is just blinding brightness. I do not like lightning. All right, I've already got a hog on camera where I just baited. So the lightning has eased up. I've got a rain jacket, it's still raining, but I've got a rain jacket. I'm gonna slip in here and try to kill this pig. Put on my Kryptek rain jacket. Slip in here and see if we can kill this pig. He's kind of coming and going. It's still thunder and lightning, but it's not lightning as bad. But I've seen hogs move in severe thunderstorms, like right in the middle of it. So let's go kill him. Stoned him. Stoned him. Sweet, that worked out. Little boar hog, 80, 90 pounds. Gonna get him dragged off this corn pile. See if we can do it again. That's what we do. It worked out. In the rain, baby. In the rain. I don't know how good the video is gonna turn out on the GoPro, but it's the best I could do, guys. It is not easy at all filming and trying to shoot these pigs. Now, the #1 priority is killing these pigs, getting these pigs out of this neighborhood. That's what I'm getting paid for. But I also want to provide good video for you guys. But the #1 priority is getting these pigs killed. I snuck up right in here. And I got right to that falling down root. About a 15-yard shot. Put it right in his dome. He's dead. Dead, but still kicking. Out of the road, dopies. You longbeards. All right, we got hogs here. One looks pretty big. Got him good that time. Yeah, baby. Still 5'7", man. That was just outside my range for about 25 yards. Just outside my range for the little red dot. We got him. Little 80, 90 pound boar. Man, I've killed like nothing but boars lately. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm in the middle of those blocks. The first thing I'm gonna do is go in here to OnX Hunt, add a waypoint, hog. Save that. See the little hog? Save that. And now I know right where he's at. Come back and get him tomorrow with some help because we're way back in the swamp. Way back in the swamp. The bait site is about 250 yards off the road, and then we're about another 100 yards from the bait site deeper in here. So it's real easy to get turned around. As you can see, all this looks the same. And so it's really easy to get turned around in here. All right, as you can hear, we got another big rain band moving in, and I'm trying to hurry up and get in here. Look, I gotta stop for a second. Look at that rainbow. That is beautiful. But I'm trying to get in here. This hog is a hog that I named Lucky. She's a sow, about 120 pounds. And I've been after her for like 2 years, probably a year and a half. And she's just either incredibly lucky or incredibly smart or both, completely trap shy. And she's about 70 yards right here in these woods. Let's go see if we can get on her. So I didn't even bring the GoPro in here. I literally beelined it. I got pictures here of my Moultrie camera. That's camera number 8. And she's been here about 25 minutes, and I was debating whether to run over here. I'm like, she's gonna be gone by the time I get here because we haven't put out feed here in a while. Oh, the feeder is back up. Sweet, all right. We've got a feeder here that I didn't know was back up. Coons chewed through, and that feeder was laying on the ground, but I guess Michael fixed it. But anyway, this is a sow we call Lucky. If you guys have followed us for a while, if you've followed the channel for a while, you've probably heard me talk about this sow. We've been after this sow for about 2 years. And she's not that big, maybe 100 pounds, but I'm 99% sure that's her. I mean, I'm basically 100%. She's got all the colorings and the markings. This is her territory, completely trap shy, mostly nocturnal, but this rain had her drawn out. I got to get back to the truck before it really starts raining here in a minute. All right, I'm on the way out to my neighborhood here, and I've got this good looking boar hog. He's there right now. He's been there for about 20 minutes, trying to make it out there in time. I'm about 9 minutes from location, trying to make it there before he leaves. So I'm pulling onto the actual street, and there's the picture of him, and then now we've got deer. So literally pulling onto the street, and he left about 60 seconds ago. So what I'm gonna do is slip in here with my rifle on my chest and a bag of corn, rebait it. And there's actually a sow and 4 pigs that have been tearing up yards all this whole cul-de-sac. She's been in every backyard tearing it up. She's always here when I'm not here. She's very brave. She's not real spooky, but anyway, we're gonna slip in here. I might bump into this boar on the way in, so you never know. I just bumped these deer off, but here's my camera. This is where he was standing 5 minutes ago. A good looking black and white spotted boar. He eased off in that direction, and the deer came in, so I doubt I spooked him. I got about 80 yards, and the deer hopped off, but no sign of him and no sign of the sow and pigs. But we're in here now, so we're gonna keep eyes on this camera, as well as many other cameras throughout the community. And when the pigs show up, we go in and attempt to kill. You see that? You may think I look like an idiot with this little dragonfly clipped to my cap, but that little pretend dragonfly actually keeps the yellow flies from landing on me. It works really well. It's a trick that one of my technicians, Nicole, discovered. And she sent me a picture. She had like 3 of them clipped on her hat. And I was like, what in the world? She's like, just trust me, it works. So sure enough, I tried it, and it doesn't eliminate them completely, but it reduces the yellow flies landing on you by probably 95%. Doesn't do anything for mosquitoes or gnats, but it does keep the yellow flies at bay. That boar earlier was there up until 3 minutes of me pulling in the neighborhood. I pulled in the neighborhood. I got there 3 minutes after he left. I've been in there for 3 hours, 0 hogs. I leave to come and get lunch. The moment I park, I check the camera. There's a sow there at the same spot, exactly same spot that the boar was there this morning. She's there. That's the blessing and the curse of cell cams. Like, I always know when something's there. It's definitely a good thing, but also you know what you're missing. It's like, she's there right now. I'm gonna be back in that neighborhood in about 25 minutes. So hopefully she hangs out, hopefully she stays, and hopefully she dies. These are the best tacos I've ever had. I'm not gonna tell you where I got them from because that would give away my position. But I'm pulling back in this neighborhood. Hopefully I can connect with this hog, with this sow. I feel like I'm in a Hallmark movie where we just keep missing each other. It's like the girl and the guy just keep missing each other throughout the whole movie, but we know we'll be together in the end. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The mosquitoes are so bad in here that I have to wear long sleeves. I've got to cover myself with bug spray. I've got to get this thermocell going, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it going right now. And that way it's nice and warm. By the time I go in there, the mosquitoes will carry you away. So pulling up here in about 2 minutes, and we're gonna just grab the gun and go. Now, as I'm trying to sneak in on these hogs, I'm getting stared down by a buck. And deer have much better eyesight than hogs, so it's just about impossible to try to sneak up on a deer in the Florida swamp. There's just too many predators, and they're too weary. So you can hear the buck take off and blow like crazy. And I thought that it would spook the hog, but surprisingly, she lifted her head up for a second and went right back to feeding. Got these 5 piglets doing a circle trying to get downwind of me. We got her. That freaking deer, that stupid buck, was right there 20 yards behind the pig, locked onto me. And I couldn't move, and I just waited there for a while, but then she kept lifting her head up and getting antsy, and I thought she was gonna leave. So I eased in, the buck took off, blew. I thought the hog would rip out, but the hog didn't even run. I'm sure these hogs are probably used to the deer blowing at them, and so it didn't even faze her, thankfully. I was standing behind that tree back there, so I was able to get about 20 more yards closer, and I shot her at about 50 yards. A lot of you may think it's cruel and unusual to shoot a sow with pigs. I get those comments all the time. But we cannot discriminate when it comes to an invasive species. They all have to go, any means necessary. I killed this sow. These piglets are not old enough to go off on their own. So we either trap them very easily or they will get picked off by predators. They'll probably get picked off. Another deer. They'll probably get picked off pretty quick by coyotes. This place is loaded with deer. Can't really show you the hog where she's at because it's too much blood, but she's laying right here in the corn pile. But man, she caused some serious headache for me and every homeowner on this street. I'm gonna drag her off the corn so you can see her. There she is. Only about a 70-pound hog. I can't show you where she went down because it's just all blood. But I'm gonna drag her out about 50, 60 yards off the corn pile. And there's a really cool looking boar that was here this morning. I'll just keep an eye on the Moultrie camera. There it is, gotta love these Moultries. They give me the intel that I need. And we got her. So what I'm doing first, there's just big long power lines and the hogs are all through this area. I'm gonna put out some corn all along this power line, see if we can get them to come out. They cross this power lines all the time. And then I'm gonna put out some secret sauce hog attractant, see if we can draw them out to the power lines, wait until this afternoon, and then just stalk down the power lines and see if we can see hogs and get on them. That's the plan. Just a long power lines, hundreds of yards long, and you can see, you know, there's hogs that are rooting all through here. It's real dry and dusty right now, and there's a water hole, little pond, I guess, just more of a water hole, a couple hundred yards this way, and all bedding area right in through here. That's the good stuff right there. All right, we'll be back sneaking here in a couple hours and see if the hogs are on it. Ready to go in here and slaughter some pigs. It's middle of the day, so they're probably gonna be laying up, but we're just gonna walk this power line where they've been hanging out, see if we can find them. Stay right behind me. Just, oh, good hit. Reload. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah.
You're good. I'm good, right?
Oh, dang, yeah, you got too close to the scope.
Oh, frick, my bad.
You made a good shot.
It's all right, it happens.
Did I hit him?
Yep.
Yeah, you're bleeding worse than the pig. Here, look at me, look at me. Yeah, that might take stitches right there, dude.
Really?
Here, lift your hat off. It might not.
Nah, I'm good.
That spot on your head bleeds a lot.
But I hit him?
Yeah, you hit him and it hit you. Got her. Right here by this water hole too.
Good job, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
We'll just follow your blood trail out so we know which way. Ready? Yeah, put it right in her shoulder.
Like a what?
Dang. Yeah, but you hit that one. You missed her, but you hit the other.
She's coming back. Shot her. Yeah. Shot her. Yeah. Did you get two? Did you get two? One for one turd.
Oh, now she's not. Now she is. Right now. Oh, where'd it go? Just wait. Wait till it turns sideways. See that black one in the middle? Yeah. The one that's facing us. Wait till it turns one of those black ones. This is off safety. Yeah, it's off safety. Wait till they turn sideways and then put it in the shoulder. Right now. Don't move. Shoot that one. Right there. On the right. Yeah, shoot it. Nice. Got him. Yeah, I'd say you got him. I don't know where you hit it, but freaking dropped her. Nice. There she is. Good sow.
Good shot.
Good shot, man.
Thank you.
Stacking them up. Stacking them up. Where's the entrance? Right there. No, that was a perfect shot, dude. Just quartering towards you a little bit. Perfect shot.
A little bit of blood right there. What? There's blood right here. I don't think he'll be too hard to find. One thing him coming in.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
100 pounds.
Nailed it right there in the neck.
100, 110 pounds.
He barely ran.
Look at all the flies that have already laid eggs.
Yeah.
It's all fly eggs.
Holy shit.
And ants.
You got the camera, right?
Serious damage on that. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a good looking boar. This is just a phenomenon, what happened with that one.
Yeah, it was pretty unbelievable.
It was. Unbelievable shot. Shot an 8-pound pig at 150 yards. Pile of pork. If you enjoyed this video, check out our channel where we have hundreds of other videos like this one. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the next videos. It really does help to support our channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.